Hello, party people. We are here for Mobile Waco. I am excited. This is a fun game. This game makes me happy. This game makes me feel good things. Even when I lie to it. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we're here to find the pirates. We're here to find the pirates who are... We're here to find the pirates because they are, like, bombarding, something. What's up, Joseph? How we doing? Good evening. Okay, here's my letter. Wonderful. You wish to be a true swordsman, find some knight's crests, and return to me. Sure, okay. I'm just gonna take that. I'm just gonna take this with me, it's fine. How we doing, Joseph? Not like I can fucking meet him. Alright. Where the hell... Okay, we're going to the ship first, I guess. Should I guess? Ooh. Hey, what are y'all motherfuckers doing? Yeah. Ow. Just ate shit. You guys around? Don't I play like 40 minutes of ranked and determined that was enough for today? Yeah. That tends to be how that feels. I get that. Sometimes I feel a genuine hankering to play some Street Fighter, so I'll play some ranked. And I can last, like, usually up to an hour maximum. Usually not that much. It's a tough thing. What? I can sail in the water or be filled by it. What am I? Dinghy. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Sail upon the water or be filled with it. Usually go about an hour, hour and a half. Yeah, that's fair. For me, it's usually an hour because I'm not playing for a full hour, but I'm spending some time to warm up and then getting like maybe 5 to 10 sets in, depending. And in between that, I'm like, you know, practicing stuff and like doing stuff here and there. So like I'm not actually playing that many games, but I'm spending like an hour during the process. But it's a lot more, weirdly enough, it's like it's more taxing than just playing the game is. Because if I'm like actively practicing and working on something, I'm doing a lot of repetition, which wears me out a lot more quickly. Whereas if I just played games over and over and over and over and over, I could probably go for longer. I mean, that's what we do on Mondays. But an hour is a good point for me most of the time, because it's like I play a few games, I get to practice some things, and then I'm usually done before I get tilted, unless I get tilted like right off the bat. In which case, I spend enough time trying to get myself back from it that I try to end not tilted. But I also just don't play that much, so. Yeah. Alright, we'll do one more try. I can sail up on the water or be filled with it. I'm a barrel. Alright, fine. I don't know why the door is talking to me, but it's fine. So I guess they're not on the ship. But how did your session go, Joseph? Obviously 40 minutes is less than an hour, so I'm assuming it was not... I'm assuming it wasn't a completely stellar session, but 40 minutes is still a good little chunk of time. Give me the highlights. First you played rank since the reset? Oh, okay, that's fair. Close today, so scram. Okay, sorry, bud. Didn't mean to try to have a healthy regular conversation with you. But you know, my first time playing after the reset was warming up for rank or for lobby, and it was okay because there were a lot of people. Oh, I can actually go in here. You got put at 1550 something and a little below 1530. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Howdy, Mustang. Do I have to... Not the bait bag. Well, that's why I want to give it to her. I thought she liked these. Okay, I guess not. But yeah, no, most of the time during the resets, I'll be able to get back to 1600 easily, just have to be in the right mindset. Yeah, that's fair. Because that's usually what happens to me. Like, I get ranked, or I get placed, like, around where my peak was, and then I'll play without warming up enough, and then I'll drop down to the 1400s, and then I'll just stay there for a little while. And, like, not to sound obnoxious in the way that I'm going to phrase this, I know I'm better than the 1400s, but the way that I end up playing the game inevitably makes it so that 1400s is accurate for what I can produce during a ranked session. You know? Like, I know that my peak is better than that, but on average, it's not that far off because I don't often play at 100%, which is my own fault for not having a better system of warming up and practicing more efficiently and playing more often, you know, whatever. So then I end up in the 1400s getting frustrated by people who play like apes. And, like, my anti-airs are getting better. I'm getting better with my DPs and everything. But, like, the number of people who just play the game by, like, walking forward and then jumping for, like, a deep cross-up, and I go to DP and I whiff it every time, it's like, you know, I'm getting my practice turned against me. But, you know, that's why I just gotta get better about spacing and shit like that. So, again, like, high 1400s, low 1500s, I think is pretty fair for me on, like, the average day. Especially with Jamie right now, because I still play him like kind of a dumbass, but... I went towards the bomb shop. Okay, I need to find the bomb shop. Where the hell is the bomb shop? Not... Wait, that is the bomb shop, right? I thought I went over there before. But yeah, I think, like, my highest that I hit was... My highest that I ever hit was with Rashid. I hit 16-something with Rashid at one point. But that was, like, while I was playing in TNS and everything, like, when I was taking the game more aggressively and seriously. So I'm not terribly surprised that my Jamie hasn't gotten there. But... one day. We'll get there one day. Just crawl in here with my little weenie. Oh, come on, fellas. That's not very nice. Climb eventually, we just played ranked more with Jamie. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like, the way that I play Jamie isn't optimal, but it's better than, like, I as a player, and I genuinely think my Jamie game plan is better than the 1400s, but I get caught up by enough stupid shit, and I then don't play enough to get in better habits. So I still, like, start kind of pressing buttons a little too often and stuff like that pretty easily. And, like, usually I'll you know, play a session and drop down, and then, you know, the next time I play, I'll get 2 good games to start, and then I'll just ride that back up like 80 MR. You know, it's not unreflective, because the way I'm playing that day, I deserve to be in the 1400s. But then other days when I'm playing better, which I know is how I should be playing more often if I just practiced more and was more consistent, that's when I shoot back up. So if I started at 1500 and played as well as I can, I would go up, not down, and I know that. So, like, it's frustrating, but it's not that frustrating. It's frustrating in the moment. It's not actually frustrating overall. Because I know that, you know, if I just took the time, I would improve, you know, the number would go up to reflect that. I just don't want to spend that time necessarily playing the game that often. But, you know, every once in a while I feel a hankering, I go and I play some, I win some, I lose some, you know, points even out. Adapting the correct mindset for it versus other environments like lobby. Yeah, exactly. Part of the reason I like the lobbies is because it's a, you know, it's a consistent place to practice against people who I know are better than me. But ranked is not that. Ranked is the place where, you know, I don't know if they know my setups, and I don't know if they're gonna play patient or if they're gonna be aggressive, and I don't know their habits. So, like, I have to get into the mindset of paying attention more. Because when I play with you guys, I can kind of make reads without thinking too hard about it based on your guys' habits. But I play so little ranked that the muscle for, you know, responding correctly to randomness is not as well developed. And if I played more ranked, then it would be. So, it's just a matter of, like, getting to a point where I want to spend that time to do so, and then I will. And then it'll work out and I'll be fine. But for now, it's just not, I don't want to spend that much time. I should probably get myself to play, like, a bit every day or something like that. I usually have some amount of time, even if it's only, like, 20 minutes. I can warm up for 10 and play 2 sets, you know? But I just end up not wanting to spend that time on Street Fighter when I feel like I should want to spend that time on Street Fighter. I'll work it out. Yeah, there's no point in forcing it if it's not fun. But I do have fun playing the game, and I know that. I just feel like I need an express purpose to want to, as opposed to just wanting to, because if I just want to, then, you know, having a bad time will make me not want to anymore. Whereas if I had an explicit goal with a reason behind it, then that would make it more easier for me to just grind. Because, like, it's not a question of, like, I don't care if I hit 16 or 17 or 1800, like, I don't care. It would be cool, but, like, you setting that as my goal isn't worth it. But without a tangible outside goal, putting in the time to grind, it's just not how I am as a person. I need there to be an end result that I'm fighting for in order for me to, you know, be motivated enough to do something like that. If you don't have the desire, it's not worthwhile. Yeah, exactly. And, like, I do want to get better, genuinely. I want to get better at the game. I want to learn more, improve, all of that. But without something to be actively shooting for, I just can't, like, I can't muster the motivation for it. Which, again, is not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to lounge mode. For you, it's tough because you really want to keep practicing the game, but ranked is definitely one of the less preferable ways in doing so. Yeah. I think it's tough because if ranked is genuinely a valuable tool for the stuff that we were just talking about. Like, if you're playing against someone for the first time in bracket, then you're not going to know how they play. So getting the ranked mindset of, like, I have to learn how to, like, understand and adapt quickly. It's an important thing to know how to do. And then if your goal isn't to play in tournaments, then it's still, like, yeah, exactly. It's the most available and accessible way to play the game. So why would you not want to do that, right? It's kind of an unfortunate double-edged sword of, like, it's not fun to play ranked because of all the downsides, psychologically and otherwise, but it's also generally the best way to play the game whenever you want to. So it's kind of tough. It's a tough thing to figure out. Because, I mean, you know, like, the Discord is open. You can, you know, pop a message and say, hey, anybody want to run some sets? And, like, if someone's available, you know, they'll respond, and they will. But, again, it's playing against the same people all the time, which isn't a bad thing, but it's also not necessarily what you're looking for. And we also don't, you know, we don't have high-level representatives of every character. Like, there are a lot of characters that we just do not see in our lobbies. My matchup spread, hold on. I'm gonna check something real quick, because now this is actually genuinely got me thinking. I wonder how accurate this is. If I look at my character stats, right, my matchup stats, in ranked with Jamie, if it loads, but I don't know why the fucking Google Sheets thing on my phone takes so long to load. It's kind of buggy, kind of fucky. All right, so in the mirror match with Jamie, I have a -6 matchup. And that is games lost versus won, not sets. So I've played 4 sets against Jamie, and I am at a deficit of 6 games among those sets. That's terrible. That means I've won 2 games. There's a lot of practice outside of lobbies for necessary practice if you want to actually achieve a high level. Yeah, exactly. Manon, I played 1 set and I beat them, and I'm pretty sure that was during the reset, so I don't think they were placed yet. Marisa, like, I have a losing, like, oh, hold on, let me look at all the losing matchups. Mirror match, I have losing matchup. Lily, I have a losing matchup because I don't play against Lily. Cammy, I have a losing matchup because fuck that character, but also Pingo doesn't really play her anymore. Honda, I have a losing matchup, but I've only played 1 set. So I remember that, actually. That guy was just better than me. Ken, Chun, Sim, Ed, Bison. I have losing matchups currently with all of those characters because they are not, like, they just are not represented in the lobbies almost at all anymore. You know, like, Hero plays Chun and Hoop used to play Bison, but like there was a large chunk of time where Hero didn't play, and Hoop hasn't played Bison in a while. So like the matchups that I do the worst in are the matchups that I don't get a chance to play, which seems obvious, but like looking at my positive matchups, Marisa because I played her, Jury, I don't really know why, honestly. I have a winning matchup against Ryu, which is genuinely surprising because fuck that character too. But I play against Pingo so much, I'm used to it. Geef, I have a winning matchup. Thank you, Linksy. Aki, I have a winning matchup. Thanks, all of you. Akuma, I have a winning matchup because I play against him so much in ranked. My Elena Sagat, or my and Elena, I have winning matchups against because the people who play Mai are on average worse in my experience, and I only played 1 set against Elena. Sagat, I have a winning matchup against. Thank you, Viper. Sea Viper, I have a winning matchup against, but that's because they won and done me. And then Alex, I have a winning matchup against because nobody knows what they're doing with him yet. Like, it's a very much a case of you just don't get the practice. Just big variety of matchups alone. Def have a few poor matchups for the same reasons. Yeah, exactly. Like, genuinely, I would not like, just in terms of raw play style, Cammy, me having a losing matchup into Cammy right now is not surprising. Me having a winning matchup into Ryu, it would be extremely surprising if I didn't play against the best Ryu I've ever played against every week. You know? Like, having that practice in the matchup, even if the player is better than me, and even if I'm not taking advantage in the way that I necessarily should, I have a feel for how the character works. And I have a feel for how a good player wants to play those characters. So it makes it easier for me to, you know, pick them apart in ways that I wouldn't be able to against characters I'm less familiar with. But against someone like Lily, I know the basic idea of how to play against her, but I don't actually know how to implement it because they just do the same bullshit loop over and over again. And I know that I just drive reversal, but I just drive reversal and then we're back to neutral. And then she has the advantage in that situation because she can just charge win stocks. It doesn't matter if I have 4 drinks, if she just like gets a win stock, spires in, and then 50-50s me and then does it again. Like, I would just burn out if I drive reversal every time. Ask against Manon because you don't fight that character ever until you run into the one on ranked. Yeah, exactly. Manon's a weird fucking character. And not having good practice against her makes it worse. When I spent time trying to learn against Manon, it's because I was playing against Mo semi-consistently. So I had someone who I could actually practice the matchup against. When I learned something, I could pretty much guarantee I would play them within the week, and I would just keep it fresh in my mind. Then I could practice and see if it worked. Mo's a better player than me, but being able to practice that matchup specific thing with someone better than me worked really great. You know, I still don't like Manon, but I'm not as scared when I face a Manon as I am against some other characters, because I was able to do that. Now, at this point, who knows? But like I was saying with Lily, I've never had the ability to practice against a Lily ever in my life, aside from the like week that Lynxie played her. So like, I have no real reasonable way for me to I don't think to try to learn counterplay because I never see her, and then I never get a chance to practice it. So even if I did learn something, learning how to implement it correctly requires reps that I don't get because she's such an unpopular character. That's the other thing about ranked, is like, it gives us matchups that we don't get in the lobbies, but it also doesn't give us every matchup enough to really learn. I don't know if like, I don't know how the character discords work. I'm in the Jamie one, but I haven't even looked at it. But like, I would imagine there's a way for you to like go in there and say, hey, does somebody want to run a 1st to 10 with me and like explain to me what I'm doing wrong in the matchup? I have a feeling people would probably do that. But that means joining the fucking Manon Discord and dealing with whatever weird shit they get up to in there. Still don't get to choose what you fight? Yeah, exactly. I have in that spreadsheet alone, like 40% of my matches were against Alex and Akuma. Out of all of the matches that I have recorded, 40% of them, I think, roughly, Alex and Akuma only. That's ridiculous. It's good matchup experience because those are two characters I don't really get to play against in the lobby. But at the same time, I don't want to just play Alex and Akuma. I want to play against other characters. You get different variety, but you don't get a full roster variety with any consistency, which sucks. I think being like, as ridiculous as this sounds, character discords are an option, but we've had enough character discords coming from Smash. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, even hold on. Let me pull up the Jamie one because I want to like take a look and see what it's offering me. Thank you, Lynxie. I forgot about that. I see a bunch of like random general stuff. I see Study Center, Battle Hub. How do I beat? They've got like matchups with every character where people are just kind of like sitting and talking about it. But like, I would imagine if you popped in here, went into like, I don't know, one of the things. Oh, looking for game. There's a looking for games chat. So you can go in there, you can say, hey, Jamie players, can one of you come play with me and give me experience in this matchup? This is around the level I'm at. If somebody roughly the same level but a little better could play with me, that'd be great. You know? Smash character discords were most of the time extremely cringe. Not surprising. Not surprising in the slightest. I think I joined the Bowser Jr. one for a little while, and I never used it, so I just left. But yeah, no, like it's a circle jerk, just like any other thing about one specific thing will be. But it's also, the point of them is people wanting to improve with their characters. So if you say, hey, does anybody want experience in the Aki matchup? I'm looking to practice against Jamie. I'm a 1650 MR peak Aki, who wants to run some sets. You'd probably get some responses. And you could do that in whatever Discord, but again, that means having to go into those Discords and doing that. And that's a lot more hassle than just booting up the game and going into ranked and seeing what you get. I very much understand, Joseph. I very much understand. I don't remember the original point of what we were talking about, but... Oh, yes I do. Ranked. Playing ranked. Playing ranked is fun when you want to, and then when it stops being fun, you stop playing. But it's a good way to improve, but it's not the best way to improve the best things. Sometimes you gotta get into the nitty-gritty. And honestly, like, if I was still competing, if I was still playing in TNS, I might be more inclined to do something like that. Like, go into a Discord and say, hey, you know, I'm a Jamie player. Does any fucking camis in here want to play, like, run a set with me and then run a 1st to 10 and tell me a couple things that you thought I was probably doing wrong? You know, like that kind of thing. I think that would work fine. But I don't have that drive right now. Speaking of Discord adding, at some point your server being able to ping roll stopped working? What? I'm doing this on my phone, like I'll be able to tell anything. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Discord sometimes. Like, a lot of the times when I try to do shit, it just kind of doesn't. Like, I remember I can't look at the fucking members list on my phone because of course I can't. That would be silly. Let me look at the members, dude. I do not like the way that they updated Discord mobile because I can't fucking look at anything. Anyways, yeah, I remember when I was first getting it set up, I would assign people roles and then the roles would just fucking disappear. So like, yeah, I don't know. I would love to find an alternative that actually fucking works. But like, there isn't really one. And like, I use Discord for a few things. It's like mainly mine to talk to you guys, and then the one that I have with my friends to play games with them, you know, my IRL boys. But like, Discord has just been getting worse and worse as time goes on, and I would really love there to be an alternative that's worth using. But like, the only things that I can think of are like workplace stuff, you know, which like I'm not gonna set up fucking Google Team or Microsoft Teams, you know, to have a server with the boys. That's ridiculous. There's a few out there that people have been talking about after the Discord ID verification BS. I've seen some stuff, and like almost everything that I've seen is like, yeah, we're an open source program from Sweden, and half of the things we do don't work. And there are 20 people who use our service. And it's like, okay. Yeah, the problem with trying to make an alternative to Discord is that in order for it to be good enough, they need funding. And in order to have funding, they need users. And in order to get users, they need to be better than Discord. And in order to be better than Discord, they need to have, you know, stuff. In order to have stuff, they need funding, which they need to get, you know, they don't have unless people use it. You know, like, it's that kind of thing. Like, being a startup for an effective monopoly, or in the same market as an effective monopoly, is just like, you know, there's not an easy way to do it. There will be people who will make stuff for the love of the game, but like, those are not gonna be reliable services long term. Especially if it's like, you know, I don't know how the server system works with Discord. I don't know if it's, you know, everything is housed on our computers or if there's servers or whatever, but like, yeah, it's a self-fulfilling thing. There's no way out of it. And that's why, I mean, not to get too derailed, but like, that's why monopolies are a problem. That's part of why monopolies are a problem. If you are the entirety of the market, then you can do whatever you want. And when somebody else tries to enter said market, they're not going to have the capabilities to usurp you in time to get what they need in order to then become bigger enough and, like, you know, it becomes sustainable. So it'll start and it'll be exciting, and then not enough people will use it, and then it'll fail. Same situation with YouTube. Yeah, exactly. I know there are some people who use there are some YouTubers who have like their own service that they use or something. It's like a subscription. It's weird. Like the Animal or Tierzu and Cinema Wins, I think, and like some other like random big people. Nebula, yes, Nebula. I don't know anything about it because the like few times that I've watched their videos, they've been like, yeah, by the way, you can check out more stuff on Nebula. What the fuck is Nebula? But it's like you have to pay for it, which defeats the purpose. and it's nowhere near as big as YouTube is, and only specific people are on it. And for the most part, I don't care about their content. Like, it's neat to see, but like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not gonna be sad if I never watch another Tierzoo video again. I've only seen like 3 of them. It's like, it's that kind of thing. Like, when you're too big, competitors come in at such a disadvantage that the only way to extend or expand the market beyond that singular thing is by having regulation from outside of it. And there's no point to doing that for something like YouTube. Like, the fucking federal government is not interested in regulating YouTube's market in the online video sharing space. They don't care. Don't I either have my doubts it's worth paying an amount of money for? Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know anything about it. If it gave, if I had like a month where I could, free trial and give it a look and see what it is, and there was content on there that I cared about, and it was like $1 a month or something, like, sure. I don't like subscriptions. Fuck subscriptions. I'm not subscribing to things. But like, if that's what it was, and there was a lot of content on there that I genuinely wanted, I would just consider it like a streaming service. I don't want to pay for those either, but like, it's entertainment and it's not that expensive. Or if it was like literally $1, like, that's not that expensive. I could swing that. That would be fine. But right now, there's nothing on it that I care about. So like, I appreciate the hustle. I appreciate what they're going for, trying to make an alternative, and they're using pretty like big names, people with a lot of subscribers and a lot of views, but like, not enough to make people just not use YouTube anymore. And those same people still post on YouTube because they're not dumb enough to think that they can get away with only posting on a paid service. For a lot of those people, that's their job now. And you can't usurp your job just for the sake of, trying to make something new. Doing both and trying to incentivize people to go to the other one makes perfect sense, but like, realistically, there's no way to do it when you're still putting stuff on the initial site. There's no way around it. You either have to take the hit yourself and accept that you're going to lose massive amounts of income in order to, stand your ground on the in the fight, in the war, if you will. But I wouldn't expect any reasonable person to do that. Like, the common good is a good thing to fight for, but I can't and wouldn't expect any singular person to give up their own livelihood in order to do so, because then you wouldn't have a livelihood and wouldn't be able to do anything anyways. It's a very unfortunate system to live in, but like, there's no way around it without outside assistance from something bigger, and the things that are bigger have bigger things to worry about. It's a very unfortunately flawed system. And like, at the same time, do I really care that YouTube is a monopoly? No. Do I wish it wasn't, so that there would be, higher quality that came out of the website and whatever its competitor is? Yes. That's the point of having an open market. But I just use YouTube for entertainment, and like, I usually am like 3/4 paying attention to what I'm watching anyways. Not the biggest deal in the world. Something like Discord is a little worse, because that's a service that you're actually using that's like providing value that can be provided in other ways. It's just that the way that Discord does it is getting worse, and the ability to make an alternative exists, but it's just a little too difficult. But Discord is important enough. Like, if YouTube disappeared, that would suck, but like, I could live. I would watch more TV instead. YouTube is just TV on my computer, pretty much. But if Discord goes away, then I lose the ability to interact with a lot of people in ways that I want to and need to. And that is not good. There needs to be an alternative so that they can't just, fuck up whatever they're doing, however and whenever they want. But the service itself isn't going to go away, and I don't want it to go away. It would cause me detriment for it to go away. Hi, Hero. How we doing? Joseph and I are talking about capitalism. In shitification and capitalism. Being butt buddies. How we doing, Hero? How's your day? How was your fine Wednesday? The Variety Streamer and Chatter podcast. Damn right, baby. I do still think a podcast would be fun. The Pea Pod. I'm telling you, man, it's a money idea. It's a big money idea. But yeah, I mean, once I move and figure out what my schedule is gonna be, like move, get a new job, work on getting myself set up to apply for school and everything. Like, I'll see how my schedule looks, and then if I have more free time, I might add stuff to the, I might add stuff to the stream calendar, including the Peapod, because I think that would be fun. Pretty good, got some work done, gotten some Killer Instinct and Guilty Gear Strive matches with a new friend, about to cook some chicken with broccoli, mashed taters, and yeast rolls for Din Din. Sounds fucking tight. I didn't know you were playing Guilty Gear, though, Hero. That sounds like a fun time. Cursive and I were talking about Guilty Gear a little bit ago, and I'm considering, like, if it ever goes super on sale. I didn't know either. I was considering if it goes super on sale, grabbing it and giving it a look. You realize that Cursive's been lying to you? Oh no. Cursive, big fat liar. Big fat liar pants. What, when he said playing zoners is fun? And you said you're right, I need to play Chip. Have the game booted up only a handful of times? That's fair. Not surprising. From what I understand about Guilty Gear, I don't think it's my type of game. But it does seem fun to, like, try to learn something new. And maybe I'd enjoy it. Think you have only the year 1 DLC? Okay. I know there's been a lot of DLC at this point, right? There's been, like, a pretty good chunk. The game's been out for, what, like 4 or 5 years? Ooh. Has it for $20.39. Just picked up 3 season passes for $30 rather than $75. Okay. That's not bad. Testament is cool. Is Testament the one with the shadow things? With the shadow puppets? Testament. Nope, that's a chick with a scythe. Chick? Guy? Person? Thing? Androgynous agender. Gotcha. That's Venom. Ah, okay, okay. Yes, it is a they. Okay. I mean, they do look pretty sick. I like her. I fuck with the outfit, actually. I fuck with the outfit immensely. Cool. Love Guilty Gear, you just don't like the lobby system, and also your main isn't in the game. That's fair. Turns out your main was released DLC a month ago. Found out last night and reinstalled on all devices. Oh shit, okay. Well then, hell yeah. Who do you play in Guilty Gear, Hero? Jam. Oh wait, I think I've heard... That name sounds familiar. Oh, there's a rabbit. She's got a rabbit. Heard they sucked down 2.0. Tough. Milia Rage. That's a crazy name. Okay, Jam. She actually looks kind of... So she's like Kung Fu chick. She looks pretty sick. I'm just looking at pictures, but... She looks pretty dope, and she's got a little bunny. James, the main character of Guilty Gear? I thought it was Soul. She's got a bunny. Why does she have a bunny? They put her on on season 5. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Milia Rage. Oh, okay. I know Milia. I recognize her. Her fucking Soviet ass hat, Colleen ass outfit. I'm gonna be a Potemkin player. That's not true. I like the idea of being able to move my character. Now, in your mind, Guilty Gear is the story of an up-and-coming restaurateur in the universe makes shit up constantly to thwart her endeavors. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I can't blame you for that. Her hair is the weapon. Okay, that makes sense. Usually, someone involved in the Guilty Gear story burns a restaurant down. Damn. It's like how the cabbage guy is the main character of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Same energy. Okay, I mess with that. I can mess with that for sure. And I can also always extra mess with Kung Fu chicks. I love that shit. I think it's awesome. Wonder if the Avatar game's gonna have another beta? That's a very good question. I do too. I genuinely do too. Like, it looks very Versus style in terms of like how the combos work. Like combos being long as shit and like OTGs and stuff like that. But I love Avatar, and it looks less ridiculous. Yeah, it's 1v1, it's not a tag game. And it looks less ridiculous than like Marvel or like Tokon or something like that. It's time someone dined and dashed on her, so she's traveling the world to collect her goddamn chips, but it turns out her new dish can turn people into rabbits, so she's actually just carrying the dine and dasher with her everywhere. Oh, I was wondering what the rabbit was about. In fact, she never actually has anything to do with the story, but it's always present is what makes you love her character so much. That's very fair. Hi, Cursive. Speak of the devil. Looks like a schmicks without being too stupid. Yeah, it looks like what people want it looks like what I want a tag fighter to look like. More high-paced than Street Fighter, a little more aggressive, but without the stuff that makes it unfun for me, which is hyper speed and tag mechanics. So having I don't know. I haven't seen enough of the game either, but like what I have seen, it looks like the combo routes aren't too long unless you're getting crazy optimal, and getting crazy optimal is fun. So like I'm pretty pumped on that too. I do want to give that game a genuine try. How we doing, Cursive? How's it going? Avatar lobby scene. Honestly, dude, if there's an open beta and it runs during one of my streams, I will absolutely do that. I'm 100% down to do that. As that game does genuinely look pretty tight. Doing alright, chilling, long day of work. I get that. I didn't work today, but I understand it conceptually. Actually, that's how my day was yesterday, so I do get that. I'm doing good, though. Thank you for asking. I be big chillin'. Joseph and I were talking about capitalism, and now we're in shitification, and now we're talking about Guilty Gear. And Avatar. Imagine the game won't have an insane file size, so you should be able to have it on your PC without much issue. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, even the art style and everything, like, they don't have 3D models. It's all hand-drawn and animated and everything, so, like, I can't imagine it would be that huge. Which, honestly, I like a lot. Yeah, I am very much a fan. Like, as much as I enjoy the way Street Fighter 6 looks, and generally Street Fighter 5 as well, there is something that truly does just hit kind of different about a 2D fighter. And I say that as someone who does not play any of them. But like, you know, the Capcom vs. SNK and fucking, you know, Third Strike and like all of those older, mostly pixel art, but like all of those games, sprite games and everything, like they look fucking great. People trash on it looking like a Flash game, shit is cap. Yeah, dude. What's the problem with it looking like a Flash game when it's a Flash game made by people who know what they're doing? Yeah, it looks like the show. Fatal Fury 13, yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like how it should look. Seeing them in 3D would look wrong. Yeah. I really, really like the way that the game looks. I am genuinely very, very pumped about that game. I don't know if I'm gonna like playing it, but I'm probably gonna get it if it's not too expensive, and I'm definitely gonna try it at some point and see how I feel about it, because I love the IP, and it looks like fun, and it looks good. And all these stupid fucking new age Gen Z ass fucking 6'7" skibbity bullshit fucking children, if their game doesn't look like a 3D model from Blender being fed into a disco ball, shining lights everywhere, doing fucking Fortnite dances, they don't like it, shove off. You don't know what a good game looks like, even if it's sitting in front of your fucking face, alright? Stupid goddamn children. Get off my fucking lawn. Get off my goddamn lawn. This is my house. Alright, I'm 27 years old. I'm gonna be 28 years old next month. And I am already getting grouchy about children having different opinions from me. What does this mean for me as a human being? What does this mean for me as an adult? Most AAA games just look boring or ass? Yeah. Like, okay. I'm gonna go on a mini rant here for a second. The difference between art style and art direction is something that people don't quite seem to understand. Because there are a lot of games that have a very interesting art style and shit-ass art direction. So it all looks the fucking same even though it looks completely different. And there are some games that have pretty interesting art directions. My mic is falling over in protest. There are some games that have genuinely interesting art direction, but the art style is the same as every other motherfucking game that has come out in the past 10 years. So they all look the fucking same. If you're going to make art, if you're going to make visual art for people to participate in something like a video game, be unique and be creative. Make it look good, make it look interesting, make it look cohesive, and make it matter. Just because you can pump out 300 of the same fucking NPC walking around the city models and they don't impact the game very much, doesn't mean that the entire game should look like 300 pumped out fucking NPC people walking around a city. God damn it. About ready to give up on a lot of modern gaming in general, Gen AI being the shit show it is, it being jammed down the industry, also true. Very true. The number of times recently that I've seen random posts of like random game studios, giant to tiny to new to old, being like, yeah guys, I promise we didn't use Gen AI, and then someone's like, there's Gen AI in the fucking intro, and they're like, no, that was a placeholder, we didn't mean it. Shut the fuck up. Like, I know that, like, here's my thing. I don't like AI art at all. It's dumb, and it's stupid, and it's not art, and it shouldn't be allowed to be used for anything, right? But if you as a studio, as a creative studio creating something, if your art department uses Gen AI to, like, give themselves ideas, fucking whatever. I don't like it, but I don't care. If you're using it to effectively storyboard and then having people actually make the things that end up in the end product, that is like best case for a shit situation, right? But the number of times people are like, yeah, we use them as placeholders, but you know, that's definitely not what they did. They just wanted to try to get away with it. Don't put it in the fucking game. I don't care if it's a placeholder. Don't use it as a placeholder in the actual build of the game. Use it as a placeholder while you're like modeling, and then take it the fuck out. Or use it as a placeholder when you're storyboarding so you can get ideas for how things are supposed to look. Like, if you put it in the build of the game, if the game gets shipped and you missed it, that's your fault and you deserve to get in trouble for that. Realistically, stop using it. There are plenty of very talented artists out there who have a lot of really good ideas. Just hire those people instead. Just hire people who care about what they're doing and will put out a quality product, and just let them care about what they're doing and put out a quality product. It's not that hard. Still prefer the method of your base models are from Gen AI, you don't actually own it. So easy stealing, they'll stop from happening. Yeah, there you go. Generative AI should be outlawed, period. Agreed. accomplishes nothing besides making plagiarism and deepfakes more accessible. Agreed. I think, like, I've said this before. The AI stuff that's being implemented into DaVinci, the fucking video editing software that I have, that's kind of neat. It helps you auto-generate subtitles based on the audio. And you can, like, pick something and, like, circle it, and it tries to, like, color match it so you can get rid of, like, a boat on a scene that's supposed to be in empty water. Like, whatever, I guess. But, like, the idea of using AI to make a product is crazy. It should be a tool that makes it easier to do something that you normally would just do yourself, not make something for you. That's insane. There's a site that's been scraping Twitch and making voice clones of streamers. Found a few streamer friends that had their stuff taken without consent. That's nuts. Like, okay. There are, I don't know what they are, but there are websites where you can, like, take audio samples. Yeah, like, you can take audio samples of people, put them in the thing. It reads it and tries to understand it. And then you can, like, type in prompts. And it just sounds like the person, right? It's not usually perfect, but depending on how much you feed it, it can be pretty close. The idea of being able, like, of there being just absolutely no restriction, because, like, how do you restrict that? Like, I can take, I fucking go on YouTube, and I grab, 10 videos from somebody, and I feed them all in. And now all of a sudden I just have this person's voice. Like, how are they supposed to make me prove that it's not me, right? Of course, there's no reasonable way to do that. But, like, the idea of being able to just do that with people is insane. Some of it's funny. You think of some of the characters, okay for the memes, but just taking random people's wild. Yeah, absolutely. Like, my first time seeing something like that was in a video of, I don't remember who it was, but, like, it was some people who, like, the other people in the video with them, they took their voices and put them in and made them say stupid shit, and they all laughed about it together, and, like, that was funny. Genuinely, that was funny. And, like, stuff like, yeah, like, characters, like, Mr. Krabs singing fucking Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, I know shit like that exists, like Peter Griffin stuff and stuff like that. Like, that's fine, whatever. It's weird still, but it can be funny if you're actually being funny. But the idea that you can just do that to literally any audio clip of somebody's voice, you can just find a person who has a video taken of them that got put somewhere. Go on somebody's fucking Facebook, and their mom posts a video of them, laughing about something. And you can just take that video, feed it into this fucking thing, and then just make an AI of this person and his mom. That's fucking weird. That's really weird. You shouldn't be able to do that. Tools to steal people's identities and perform character assassinations provided by AI. Scary? Yeah. Like, here's my thing. When I think about it, I think about, myself, I use the term, I'm going to use the term public figure here, but no, it is with a humongous grain of salt. When I think about my role here as a public figure, right? I'm a person on the internet who actively makes content and shares my time and my voice and my personality and whatever, right? The idea of somebody, for some reason, caring enough to do something like that with me, it's a weird thing, because, like, I know that if somebody, like, made one of those of me just, like, saying, like, calling somebody a slur or something, it wouldn't really work, because the people who know me know that I wouldn't do that and haven't done that, But, like, at the same time, if something like that happens and then it gets just spread around the internet and somehow, like, a future employer sees that, they don't know me. How would they know that that's something I wouldn't do? You know, like it's aside from the very obvious ethical reasons of that not being okay, like there's no good way around it. That's also true. I also kind of do it to myself with those. Gen AI killed a lot of your interest for getting back into art. That's fair. Process for making the art itself is important and what matters most. I mean, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Hero. If somebody's gonna sabotage my future employment, they can kind of just pick any one of my streams and it'll probably work. But at least I would have done it to myself, right? Instead of a malicious actor doing it for me. But yeah, I mean, my thing with art, Joseph, is like, because I agree with Cursive. Like, the idea of making something yourself is what should be fun. Obviously, try to make the end product as good as you can. That's why you learn and practice. But, like, the process of making it is what's supposed to be fun. And then the end result is supposed to be the reward, right? Gen AI making shit for nothing and having it always look terrible, there's no satisfaction out of that because A, there was no fun to be had in making it, and B, the end result isn't even a reward worth getting. So I understand, I 100% understand the idea of like, I don't want to make art and post it anywhere because it's just going to be fed to a machine that's going to butcher it against my will, you know? But like, if you want to just get back into art for fun for yourself, you should do it. Don't let it scare you off. Scooter's an artist. You know, she doesn't do as much anymore just because she doesn't have the time. But like, she's been doing art her whole life and she just does it for herself. If I was ever inclined to get into art, I would just do it for myself too. Cursive has been doing, you know, art stuff. I haven't gotten to see a lot of what he's done, but he's done stuff for me. Probably would avoid posting on social media, at least, yeah. And that's perfectly fair. Like, it's unfortunate. It's a very unfortunate situation where you can't comfortably share your art. That part does suck. But if you want to share it with people, share it in a closed environment with people that you know care. And then just enjoy the process of making it as being the primary goal, you know? But yeah, the idea of it, of like every website known to fucking man just being constantly scraped by AI and like feeding into itself is just, ugh, it's gross. It's fucking gross, and it's such a waste. It's a waste of so much time and resources that could be spent doing literally anything better and more, you know, helpful. Like, fucking, dude, fucking RAM prices. Are you kidding me? Like, one of the NASs that I was looking at getting to, like, get that whole thing set up. That's actually fair, Joseph. That's probably true. That's a good point. But one of the NASs that I was looking at is, like... Oh, true. All right, fair enough. Getting the, fucking... Like, the NAS itself is, like, a couple $100, which is not bad compared to a lot of other ones. But you have to buy your own RAM for it, and that by itself makes it significantly more expensive than just getting like a $500 or $600 fully complete NAS, and that's insane. 2 sticks of RAM costing enough money to make it more worth it to buy something pre-put together with the RAM already in it? That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's ridiculous. And, like, I am so blessed that my computer still works, knock on wood, but, like, I'm not having any issues that aren't going to be solved by me eventually finally fucking cleaning it, right? But, like, all of the fucking tech parts, graphics cards, and RAM, and CPUs, and all of this shit, going towards AI farms, and, like... God, like, it's insane because they're not providing any value. I don't get it. I just don't understand. That's why my Steam machine, I'm gonna end up paying way more for it than I'd like to, but goddamn, yeah. Like, genuinely, before the Steam Machine was announced, I was looking into how to like build something with like Steam OS or Bazite or something like that. I think it's Bazite. I don't remember. But like building my own machine to have in my living room on the TV to use for that purpose, and like with the prices of everything being what they are, like I could get a fucking what is it, like an HP Micro or something, HP Mini, I think, like an old like industry lab or an industry computer, and just like a couple upgrades, and like that shit would work just fine. You know, maybe like get an external graphics card to boost it up a little bit, something like that. But like, there are ways to do it, but like I can't afford to do that anymore. And then the Steam Machine itself is gonna be priced like a fucking computer, which is insane. Love how small a PC is. You cannot make something like that without a shit ton of effort, and even then it wouldn't be as small. Yeah, exactly. Like I was looking at some like a mini ITX build to like put together for a full like media and gaming hub to put on my TV in the living room, and they're still like the size of a console, you know. And I don't want something the size of a console. I want something small that can sit like under my TV, not like in one of the cubbies. But like literally just on the same shelf as the TV. But there's no way to make something that small. So when I saw that Valve was making the Steam Machine and it is genuinely that small, I was like, oh, that's sick. Or if you look at mini PCs, like pre-built mini PCs, those are also around that small. And I'm like, that's really fucking cool. The problem is, on a mini PC, they're not built to be used for that kind of thing. So the specs are not functional, and they're still computer priced. Like, they're still like $1,000 for something worth getting. That's nuts. So when the Steam Machine was going to come out, I was like, oh, that's fucking sweet. There will be a console-priced mini PC that is strong enough to play pretty much anything that I want to on my TV. And now with the fucking prices of everything, it's going to be impossible to actually get one because it's going to be way too expensive for what it's worth. Partially because they're probably just not going to price it smartly, but also because the fucking all the internals are either custom made or extremely highly priced right now because of all the other stupid shit going on. Steam Machine is going to be punching pretty high over its weight class thanks to Proton. That's true. That is true. Like, there are games that I play on the Steam Deck that I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, like I restarted Dragon Quest XI on the Steam Deck, and I haven't played a ton of it, but like I am genuinely surprised that that game runs pretty well. Like, it doesn't really cause me any issues, at least not so far. I haven't, like, there have been a couple like minor frame drops when I get like Heliodor and stuff, like big cities with a lot of shit going on. But like the number of games that I can play on the Steam Deck is genuinely surprising. Also, it does matter if it's docked or not. Yeah, that's true. I've also only played it in handheld. Yeah, I've played it handheld exclusively so far. But I did have it plugged in because the game fucking drains. That game does drain the battery really bad. So like that does help because it uses the grid power instead of the battery when it's plugged in, so it can pull more from the system and all the parts, you know. But like the idea of having a minimum console quality experience for Steam on my TV sounds fucking sweet. But I know that the Steam Machine is going to be way too expensive, and that sucks. Because for the most part, like, if I want to sit on the couch and play something, it's like, I want to play, like, Tsushima. I haven't been playing it as much, because I haven't been having as much fun playing it on my computer, because there's no, like, super comfortable way for me to, like, really just sit and lay back and play. Like, that's part of the problem playing stuff on controller, is I want to be able to lounge. And I can't really do that the way that my room is set up. Like, right now, I'm lounging as best I can, and this chair doesn't go that far back. So, like, I want to be able to do it on the couch, but there's no way for me to do it on the couch because I have the game on PC. But then I'm not going to get a Steam Machine because it's going to be way too expensive. And I'm not going to try to run something like Tsushima on my Steam Deck, because that, like, 30 FPS is going to bug me. Add to what you're saying before ads. High school is a small hobby. Made a lot of little pixel arts on your phone before you had PC. Afterwards, stopped for a bit because you were busy with other stuff. Then the AI takeover happened, and yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, like, if you have fun doing it, and it's mostly, like, if it's just something you do for fun, stick with it, man. Get back into it. I know Cursive's been working in stuff like Aseprite, like making... I don't actually know what you're making, Cursive. I don't think I've been able to see any of it, but, like... it's still a fun process. I would love to be able to do something like that. I've considered buying Aseprite myself just to be able to, like, mess around with it. And I'm not, because I know that I'm not, you know... I'm not interested enough to be able to put in the time to actually learn and, like, have fun doing it. Or make something worthwhile as, like, an end result, because again, I want there to be an end result that I'm striving towards. But for you, if you enjoy the process already and you know that you've had fun doing it, I say get back into it, just for the sake of, you know, doing it and having fun. And then, you know, the worst thing that happens is you do it for fun, that's it. Gifted Aseprite by a friend a long while ago. You know, you should use it. Oh, there you go. Hell yeah. You know, you can chat with Cursive about it. He can give you some tips, I would imagine. Because, like, the emote that I have, the fucking sad boy emote, the negativity, that was a negative man, I think. Cursive touched that up for me. It looks really, really good. So, like, he's a good person to go to kind of get some ideas on how to get yourself back into the groove of it. Back in the groove of it, you know. Back in the groove. But yeah, I think, you know, at the end of the day, don't let AI being a stupid poo-poo dum-dum thing take away from you enjoying things you want to enjoy. It's been good, also been good. Yeah, good free extensions. There you go. You can do normal art on it too somewhat. Hell yeah, there you go. Because I know, like, Scooter has a an iPad that she got pretty specifically to use for art. So she'll use whatever the program is that comes stock on it, and you know, she makes digital art sometimes, and like that's where she made my P. That's where she made my guy. But if pixel art is your jam and that's, like, you know, something you've done before and what you want to get back into doing, then yeah, give it a shot. You don't need anything extra. There are free, even like if you didn't have Aseprite, there are, you know, free browser-based programs that you can do it, which is pretty cool. As stupid and poopy as AI is, there are a lot of people that have made a lot of cool ways to make art from before its existence that is still being updated in, you know, spite of it ruining everyone's life. So it's definitely worth doing. Started with just free Android pixel art apps. Yeah, there you go. You already know what's up. So yeah, I say get back into it. I think it'll be fun. And who knows, Joseph, maybe one day I'll commission you for something. Maybe one day I'll say, hey Joseph, I need you to make me nuts. And I'll just let you make whatever comes to mind when I say that. Some nice, beautiful, pixelized nuts. You know? You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I had... Scooter has a friend over, so we all ordered food. And I think the food is hitting my brain right now. Sure, I need to get a lot better at it before I do anything worth paying for. I mean, yeah, sure. But that's, you know, that's why you have fun getting better at it. You know, you make stuff, you practice, you show your friends say, hey, dude, that was fucking sweet. And then that motivates you to want to do more, and then you do more, and then you get better, and as you get better, you do more, and as you do more, you get better, and then eventually you hit a point where you make something really cool, and I say, hey, Joseph, make me some nuts. I'll give you $10. You know? It's pretty cool. It's a good, that's a good cycle. We were talking about bad cycles before. This is a good cycle. But no, I mean, realistically, the whole point is to have fun. If you want to do it, think you would enjoy doing it, then you should do it. Any extra stuff that comes from it is just gravy, you know? Cherries and gravy, as they say. Holy shit. Oh my god. I should not be this tired. Fucking A. I've been talking too much. I'm losing too much oxygen from my brain. Oh, holy scramboli. Oh. You know what I mean? Let me know an interesting idea you've had with your friend in the past. Hell yeah. Lay it on me, brother. Friend is top 4 about making a fighting game? Hell yeah. That would be cool if maybe you made sprite-based visuals for it. Yeah, that would be fucking sweet. What's up, Inferno? I think that would be cool shit, Joseph. Actually, I think lounging is probably not helping. I think it's making my, it's making me not digest correctly. There we go. Maybe someday, yeah. I mean, it's, you know, one of the few nice things about making games is that unless you work for a big company with deadlines, or you make it your primary job, there's no time limit on it. You know, you can work on it and then scrap it for 2 years and then come back to it again with, you know, completely different ideas about how it should function, and then work on it again and then do that 12 more times and then release a game 30 years from now and still be happy with it, you know? Obviously, I don't think you want to spend 30 years making it, but like, I think if you, like, something like that, that would work for me, right? That would be good motivation for me. Like, the reason why I want to, like I'm going to use you as an example, right? The reason that I want to get back into making art, and especially and specifically pixel art, is because my friend and I had this idea, and if I was to do this and get good enough at it, then we could actually do it and make it a reality. You know, we could make a game and share it with the world, and then, depending, make some money off it, or if not, just have made something cool. For me, that sounds like a really good motivation to, like, kickstart back into doing it, even if you don't end up doing that at any point, because you can change your mind once you're back in, and say, actually, this is more just for fun, and, you know, maybe my mind will change again later, but I'm having fun with this again, and I'm happy I'm doing it, and then, you know, there you go, you're back in. Such a thing as a hobby as game dev? Yeah, there you go. Speaking of, I need to pick up the slack because you fell off hard. Yeah, that's right, Inferno. I know I remember you saying you were doing something like that. So yeah, exactly. There's no downside to, you know, using an idea as motivation to get yourself into something, and there's nothing wrong with doing something just for fun. Whatever makes you feel more inclined to want to pick it up and learn and improve and have fun with it, that's what you should do. Also, give me 1 second. Okay, variety streaming, deep, thought-provoking life discussions. Name a more iconic duo. Damn right, baby. They call Wednesday Hump Day because that's the day where I increase the wrinkles on your brains, aka the humps in your brains. You know, it's like fucking not too busy molding a Street Fighter. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I'm increasing your what are they called? Ridges, right? Not like brain folds or something weird like that. I think they're just called ridges. They're called gyri. Sorry. Raised folded areas of the cerebral cortex that, along with the grooves between them, increase the surface area of the brain, allowing more neurons to fit within the skull. Cool. So yeah, I am increasing your gyri. Gyri? Gyri? I don't actually know. Whatever, doesn't matter. I'm extending your brain. That's what Wednesdays are for, baby. Meaningful philosophical Wednesdays. Alright, anyways, let's play the game. P-Pod coming soon, baby. Yes, sir. Alright. I don't remember the voices that I did for most of these guys, so fucking whatever. Do you think Payback's a nice little monopoly? We need bombs. Give me the bombs. You're tied up. Give me your bombs. So, Barry, think it was a foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman. The postman? What did you do to the postman? Huh? Oh, yeah, that was so smooth. Just like my head. I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on Karkaroff, I just knew he was hiding something back at Outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. That fucking postman, god damn it. Or Peas in a Podcast, yeah. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the P-Pod or Peas in a Pod. The depending on how many people I have with me on a consistent basis, you know, number Peas in a Podcast, that kind of thing. I don't know. The name will be workshopped eventually. Big PP Goonism Weekly. No, that's the newspaper. That's my blog, Hero. Can't wait for Bingo's iceberg too. That's true. I am genuinely excited to see the iceberg, the eventual iceberg. Because I'm pretty sure I won't even know the iceberg. I won't even remember most of the stuff on it. Couldn't you miss Tetris Smart if you got married and had a kid? What the fuck? Kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail seas. Yep, the greatest. That's fucking weird. That's weird. This dude is loving it. Don't let that fool you. Oh, okay, I remember her. She was Valley Girl. Hold on. Quit going off, both of you. Keep on childish jokes to yourselves and get those balls back to the shop. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting sails for Outset Island. Ooh. What? What? We need to fill our bellies with good eating. How about we rub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, miss, is what I meant to say. Fucking pussy. Stand your ground, buddy. Also, is that supposed to be chest hair, or is that a tattoo? What am I looking at? It's a fucking swirly whirly. Who knows? Okay, mystery swirl. Gotcha. Just that the boys are so excited to come to town. Yeah, and I can't help but think it would be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So what say we set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? Treasure isn't going anywhere. First thoughts, props, chest hair. That's what I was thinking too. Like, that's a weird tattoo, but it's also really fucking weird chest hair. So I'm not sure, but I do lean chest hair. I lean just cartoony stylized chest hair. You're with me, right, boys? Who's for a night of fun?
You're all fools, you know what? You saw the Marsh Island, you saw the central jungle. You have to hurry up the answer or the same thing could happen now.
How do you make convincing chest hair in the art style? Yeah, that's the thing, is there's no real good way to do it. But you know, there's no good way to, like, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love the way that this game looks, and I'm very happy with it. And I think leaning into the silliness and going kind of cuckoo bananas with the, like, stuff like chest hair and shit, I think that's the move. Sorry. This game looks great. Yeah, dude, this game's fucking sweet. You know how I was screaming before about art style and art direction? This game, so far, has done a very good job with both. Which is not surprising. Only issue is in the HD version, the bloom goes a little too crazy. Yeah, I think I did one of the nice things about emulating. Don't say emulating. One of the nice things about playing the game the way that I'm playing it, is that there are, like, graphics packs and, like, hacks that can on my own official copy that I own. Yes, exactly. But, like, there are, like, hack packs and stuff to change stuff, so I'm pretty sure I tuned the bloom down, although I don't know how much. I don't know if that's true, but it seems like it hasn't been too ridiculous. I modded it myself legally with my own skills. See you next time you're in the ocean on the day. Fair. Sorry, I'm not responding to texts. That's when it's the worst. Okay. All right. Miss Tetra's, or Petra, sorry. Miss Petra's conscience is being tested.
Don't be ridiculous. I want you to have that treasure.
Nope. Sauntering out of the way.
All right. We can leave till tomorrow, you big baby. Or is that exile first place I was living in, understand?
But anyways, yeah, what I was saying, the United Cap all the way. No, Link is a pretty shit sleuth. He's not very good at being sneaky, and he doesn't seem to be terribly smart. Oh, there we go. What was today's password? Maka, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is Schooner. Today's password is Gooner. Nico won't let you in if you don't say it exactly right, and he's real picky about it, so I'll say it once more. Today's password is Schooner. Gooner. What the fuck is a schooner? Schooner. Type of sailing vessel characterized by having 2 or more masts with fore and aft sails, where the foremost is generally shorter than or equal to the main. Okay, I don't know what that means. Let's look at some pictures. Because my understanding is it's a type of boat. 16k channel points off. Fuck. Fuck! Scooter. I don't know if she's doing color. She used to sail, so I'm gonna go see if she knows anything about schooners. Fellas, we're in luck. Scooter does in fact know what a schooner is, and it is a boat. It's a cool looking boat, actually, now that it's loaded. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. Should the passwords randomized for each save file and playthrough? I would believe that. It's probably just like random nautical stuff. Are we really doing this? It's schooner time, dude. It's schooner time. Schooner. Should I? What is this? What are you sending to me? Yeah, hold on. Let me get this queued up. This is probably gonna be loud.
What's he doing? Oh, well, if you stare at this poster for a few seconds, a hidden picture appears. Can we do it, please? Please? All right, go ahead. But hurry, the Easter Bunny's waiting. Wow, it's a schooner.
Oh!
You dumb bastard. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat.
A schooner is a sailboat, stupid head.
You know what? There is no Easter Bunny! Over there, that's just a guy in a suit!
You know what? Oh, it's fucking fantastic. Holy shit. What is that from? What is that? Mallrats. You dumb bastard. It's not a schooner, that's a sailboat. I have no fucking idea what Mallrats is. Don't forget, Hero, that came out before I was born. Oh, Jay and Silent Bob. Okay. Gotcha. I haven't really seen any Jay and Silent Bob stuff. I know the name, but I don't think I've seen anything. Ethan Suplee. Ethan Suplee. My phone is holy shit, this dude is ripped. He's a 50-year-old ripped dude. Okay. Cool. I don't know who that is. Or at least I don't think I do. Hold on. Movies and TV. My phone has been just fucking up with the internet so bad recently. I don't know why. Butterfly Effect. Unstoppable. Oh, he was in Dog. I haven't seen that. Boy Meets World. Walk of Shame. Rise of Zombies featuring Danny Trejo. Haven't seen Mallrats, you dumb bastard. I'm sorry. Never even heard of it. I feel like my phone just decided to start being 5 times more shitty this last week or so. Yeah, mine too. I don't know what's going on. Do you have a Verizon, Joseph, by any chance? No? Okay. Then it's probably not the carrier. I don't know. It might just be my phone being stupid. I got no idea. Should I bother helping this guy? He was kind of a dick to me before. Hold on. How's that feel, dumbass? I'll help him out. Can I? Can I? Nope. Hold on. Oh, I can't do that either. Ah! Even if I can't use him. Alright, so I gotta go to the ship. And I gotta tell Nico that he's a gooner. Ski-whoa! What? I didn't even do anything. Yeah, I'm just having way worse load times on any app. It's frustrating. Yeah, same here. What's good, idiot? Where you at, dum-dum? I'm going in here, fuck you. I'm sleeping in Petra's bed. Her big-ass bed. She's got a picture of me! She's got a picture of me on her wall. I knew she loved me! I knew it! That's a good image. I like that. Alright. Fangirls already? Yeah, dude. You know me. I'm just built different. What's up, dumbass? It's me.
Oh, cock off me, old Schwabby. Show you're alive. All the other pirates see you gone first done about it on burden of Forsaken Fortress, so we thought. Never mind what he thought, you're alive. Oh, I get it now.
I turned him Canadian.
You came back because you missed me so much.
I got no idea you wanted me to be my Swabby so badly. Turned him Minnesotan now. Now Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom Lake? No. I'm not quite V-Taper, fresh underwear, waking up from my fucking Tomb Link, but I am Toon Link, and that's good enough for me.
Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung in the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town having fun eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by me Swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't we set you to your next test, eh? This one is harder than the last. Good luck, you'll need it, Schwabby. See, there are lanterns hanging throughout the room, right? Last time when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? This time there aren't any.
Breath of the Wild Link is like at least 4 fangirls. I mean, yeah, no, that's true. Because he's got the fucking... He's got Zelda. And he's got the Zora girl. And Adon, too, I think, is in love with me. Him, sorry. And then... I don't remember. I think you can, like, accidentally woo some of the Gerudo. But I might be wrong. Jump from one work to the next. Pretty tough. Okay. Me. It's time to put a gate on this door, too. Switch opens the gate, but it'll close if you don't get here before time runs out. Run out of time, you'll have to try it again. Alright. Hold on. Let me look up a quick picture of Prince Adon. Prince Adon. Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure it's Adon, right? That's how you spell his name. Sidon, that's his name. Ah, yes. He can fall in love with me any day, baby. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. His head is an entire shark. His head is literally an entire shark. It's so fucking hot. What? Ocarina of Time Link also had at least 3. I will have to take your word for that one. All right, I know there was what was it? Sylvie? The fucking no, I'm thinking of Mushoku Tensei. What was the name of the girl that lived in his village? In the fucking wait, why is the name escaping me? Of the town they lived in. Malin. Oh, Malin, really? Like the horse girl? No. That's Lon Lon. Wait, yeah, no, Malin. Yeah. I don't remember that. I believe you. Oh, shit. I can steal your bombs? That sounds money. Saria. That's who I was thinking. Saria's song. That's who I was thinking of. I forgot.
Yep.
You stupid dumb fuck, Link. I hate you. Ocarina of Time Link also has at least 4? Yeah. Okay, let's reset that. I mean, can I gimmick this immensely? Because I would love to. Not really. Okay, never mind. That was a bad idea. I remember Saria's song being nice. I didn't mean to hit it yet. I was gonna try to plan my route. But that's fine. I understand the idea. So from here to here. We go to here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I should not have gotten that. That was terrible. God, I hate this. Sorry you don't think about it anymore beyond the beginning of the game. That's what I thought. Because, like, you learn her... Jesus Christ, go in a straight line. Because, like, she, So are those, like, moving back and forth? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Wait, it's still open. Do I have this much time? For real? I missed. But yeah, I remember, like, when I played the game, I remember her being, like, your little friend in town. And then it being a little, like, huh. Shit. Alright, that's a lot of time, though. Holy cow. But yeah, I remember thinking she was a nice girl. But I then did not play much more of the game after that, so. Or, well, I mean, I did, but, like, yeah, I didn't really think about her after that. But I remember the song being good. I genuinely don't think I should have made that. Yep, I could tell I fucked that up as soon as I did it. Love Song of Storms, dude. Dude, holy shit, Link, just walk forward. If nothing else, The Zelda games do have absolute fucking banger soundtracks. Are you fucking serious? I hate having to use the left stick for this. It feels weird. Dude, fuck all the way off. That's so annoying. Alright, I understand what I need to do. It's just the way that these things move is fucking awkward. You can't, I was trying to, it wouldn't let me. Because every time I go back and forth like that, I'm just... have to make the rope come to a complete stop. Well, that seems... yeah, no, it's just... I'm just swinging. Yeah, I'm just swinging back and forth. There's no way for me to... like... oh, I have to hold it. Oh, that's awful. No, I have to continue holding the stop button, which is like... that seems dumb. Oh, fuck off. Alright. Fine. Yeah, like that, I understand the idea. Do not like that. I don't like that at all. That is not fun. But it's okay, because this is not a very big section, and I'm not that dumb. I just need to pay attention and make it happen. Link, what? How did you jump backwards? Are you fucking kidding me? I was actively swinging forward, and you still found a way to jump backwards, you goddamn clod? Alright, complete stop. Go all the way down. Now, turn and face that, get it lined up. Big swing. There we go. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Nico. Did it already? Are you kidding me? It took me like 30 tries. Yo, unquittable! I've never even passed this test. How can you do it so quickly and make it look so easy? Because I'm the fucking best, dude. The best Swabby of all time, so I'll just give you the bombs. Go on, take them. Just don't tell anyone. You got it, Chief. He's fucking out. He's dipping. Straight up thought there were choo-choos on the ceiling. Whoa. Whoa, I got the bombs. Whoa. Skibbity bop. Oh, it's so funny when characters have "you did that so fast" dialogue after you suck for an hour. Yeah, I mean, at least, like... a mighty cannon you can use to fight off seagoing enemies. Cool. Whoa. Like, I get it in this instance, they kind of covered it, because he was like, holy shit, I've never even done it. So, like, me doing it at all seems fast for him, so, like, that's a nice little cover. But, yeah, a lot of the times when it's, like, tutorial missions or something like that, and people are like, whoa, you really do know what you're doing. No wonder you got recruited to the Armada. And it's like, dude, I just spent an hour trying to wall run. Like, don't congratulate me on this. I feel like an idiot. Yeah, like it's that kind of shit. Like when your character is supposed to be like just the hypest, sickest dude in the world, and you just keep fucking things up over and over again, and people are they just gas you up anyways. It's like, I get it, but at the same time, like, why not have some like it can't be that hard to have like a check on the dialogue for something like that, and have like 3 different options of like, if you do it in 10 minutes or less, you get the wow, that was so fast one, or if it takes you, 11 to 59 minutes, then you get the medium one, and if it takes you longer than an hour, you get the slow one, like that kind of thing. Need the game just let you know you suck ass? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want it to be honest. I want the game to be honest with me, man. I don't want no fucking liar. Oh, I just pulled Petra's stone out of my ass.
I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazing you managed to survive to read the letter. With a look on your face, I think you haven't saved your sister yet. Ha. You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking about letting things go over you. Just like just now, the only reason you got what you know is because you let the simple mind like nigga mile or after legs. No one else can have murder with their church so easily, I assure you. And just now, how do you intend to use those pops anyway?
What's up, Pingo? Think about the Corey Salt video. Corey makes some tight videos, dude. I love Corey stuff.
Don't tell me you're going after Jabun's treasure, too. Right now, Jabun is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on. At the edge of the blue wire giant stone doorway, you can't get it without breaking down the door. We're going to relax in town and eat our fill, whatever this town has to offer, but we'll be leaving for outside first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jabun tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we're going to come sailing right by you tomorrow morning. And believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. You better be quick, kid. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm out of here. Whoa. I'm fucking out of here. I know Petra. She's no joker. She's a strong, independent pirate. And she don't take no shit from no one. Think about the bit where he says, what if in Street Fighter when you lost, instead of saying you lose, it said you're a loser? Dude, it is a very interesting thing psychologically of like tying your worth to things like that and how that then feels. Because that idea like is genuinely interesting to think about, because like when it says you lose, it's like, yes, you're correct, I lost. But that's not an attack on your person, right? That's just a declaration of the outcome of the situation. But if it said you're a loser, then that is immediately significantly more personal because it is reflecting upon you as opposed to just the outcome of the event, which then makes you feel significantly more strongly. Patooey! Beetle Shop Ship. Time for semi-annual Big Chance Extravaganza. We have a new product that's burst on the scene bombs. Have an extra special sale on this choice item for a limited time only. You'll know where to find us by checking the enclosed Beetle Shop Ship chart. Sick. Thanks, Beetle. It's telling you that you suck. Yeah, exactly. If I lose a match of Street Fighter, maybe, possibly, genuinely possibly, it is because I suck. But I don't know. Sometimes somebody just played better. Maybe I'm playing amazingly and I just played someone who's better than me. You know? But if I suck, if it tells me that I suck, that means I just suck. Rather be salty or salty and sad. Yeah, exactly. Fuck. I don't remember what voice I gave him. I think he has the alright voice.
Well done! Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jabun and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Karkov.
You got it, Chief. Alright. So, I now know that the arrow is just pointing at that, but we need to go northwest. And off we go. We're going a little bit north, but then primarily west. Yeah, I saw the full decompile. I don't remember if one of you guys sent it or if I just saw it somewhere. But that's pretty sick and very funny. So that's Bader Meinhof if I've ever heard it. If I didn't already have 2 different ways of playing it, I would look into it. But unless it runs expressly better than it will on my totally legal way of playing it that I currently have. Actually, wait, am I going to the right place? Nope, that's the fortress. I need to go to... fuck. Wait, hold on. I don't remember where I'm going. That's Windfall, Eastern Triangle, Private Oasis, Forest Haven, Outset. Okay, never mind. I'm going directly south. This is the Wii U version. Yes, this is the HD. And away we go. So yeah, that's good enough. Something like that. Because yeah, I have the GameCube version as well. But I know that this one has some upgrades to it that make it worth it. And I wanted to play it on my regular controller instead of on my GameCube controller, so I figured it was worth it. So I need to get the Swift Sail at some point. That's true. I did forget that I can, or I don't know if I can get it yet, but I'm assuming I can. Because, like, I don't really mind using the Wind Waker. Like, it's fun to try to like, actually have to do it. But I know at some point it's going to just get annoying. No, I have the first... I did the first 2. I did Dragon Roost, and I did the, oh, it doesn't tell me in here. Okay, never mind. I did Dragon Roost, and then I did the, yeah, that one last time. I did the Deku Tree last time. Forest Haven, yes. Whee! Alright, I'm headed in the right direction. But yeah, I have 2 out of 3 legendary jewels. Goddess jewels. And I'm on my way to the Great Jabu Jabu to get number 3. Great Jabu Jabu. Is this guy just gonna keep fucking with me? Because, like, I don't mind just kind of jumping over him, but... Never played Twilight Princess, but Dust seems like the best way to experience it for the first time. Okay. I mean, if it is genuinely, like, I have the ROMs, I can set it up. Because I know that's what it was. It's like you need the, you need the ROMs because it's effectively just, like, decompiling and, like, changing and fixing stuff. But you need the ROMs in order to tell the program what to run. So if that is genuinely better, then I might look into that for when I do Twilight Princess. Because, again, like I've said before, depending on how this goes, I might just do Twilight Princess next. I might, like, take a break and do something small in between, but I might do, I might just jump straight into it depending on how I feel after. So if that is genuinely, like, the best way to do it, then I might look into that. Because what does it do? For you personally, at least, if it has a better frame rate, that's fair. I mean, yeah, if it runs, like, you know, 144 without, like, fucking with anything, then yeah. Hell yeah, why not? Just optimized for PC, you'd imagine? Okay. Because, yeah, I'm not against it. I have no beef with the idea of that, but I don't feel strongly enough to like download it and like get a whole thing set up on my computer when I already have access to the game, because I also have the HD remake for that too on the Wii U, and that was gonna be my plan, was I was gonna play it on there. But I'll do some research and I'll try to figure out like what's different, and if it seems worth it enough, I'll give it a look. Alright, well, I was expecting that to be harder, I'm gonna be honest. Say though, and I hate to be downer, but I do fear how long it has until Nintendo decides to send their ninjas. That's the thing. Because if it's just like something that if it's like, you know, a fucking GitHub repository that you just download and then you have it, then like I'll just grab it regardless. Honestly, Pingo, if you know anything about it, just like DM me something on Discord so I know what I'm looking for. Because I can take a look at it after I'm done with the stream. Oh god, there's two of them now. I can take a look at it after the stream tonight, so that if I'm worried about it, I can just get it set up and have it accessible. Alright, get these fucking guys out of my face. There's another one! Alright. Sucks so much that any cool Nintendo related fan project always has that worry looming over it. Yeah. Because, like, you know, I understand copyright laws, IP infringement, whatever. If you just make a new game, like, as much as I don't agree, I understand legally why they're allowed to say, like, no, you can't do that. But if you're not changing anything about the game and just making it run on a different piece of hardware, but you're not distributing the game itself or like messing with the IP, or like I don't see how that would be an issue, but I know that they will find a way to make it an issue and get rid of it. So not getting any sort of profit from it, yeah. If it's just, you know, a fan project that people are making and they're not accepting money, then who the fuck cares?
Have you noticed, Karkov? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle. The land that is so ravaged by monsters is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valu spoke of? Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabu Jaboon after you do.
You got it, Chief. I'm fucking out of here, buddy. Grandma! Grandma! Grandma, I love you, Grandma. I need to see my grandma. Let me in. I need to see my grandma. Grammy, are you here? Oh, Grams. Where are you, Grams? Grams! Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, are you serious? Oh, so sad. Oh, Grandma. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm sorry, Graham. That's not even close to what I did. I was trying to roll into the wall, get her attention. Sorry, Grandma. Hold on. I know just what to do to wake you up, Grandma. I know just what to do, Grandma. I know just what to do. Hold on. Is that her? Hold on, my doggy's barking. Yeah, the dog doesn't usually bark, so when she's barking, I need to go see why. But Scooter's also home, so I don't really have to go see why. Yeah. That's kind of a tight picture, actually. I like that. Link's just... Whoa! Scared the fuck out of me.
Yep.
Oh, Gram. It's me. So there's just nothing I can do about this, huh? I see. Hold on. Wait. Hi, baby. La polizia. Was it La Polizia? It's just a guy. That's not Polizia, baby. As she should. It's not the pigs, baby. Come here, baby. No. No, we would never. Come here, sweetheart. Come say hi. I know my rights, pig. I know my rights. You didn't read me my Miranda rights, therefore you cannot take me to jail. Isn't that right, sweetheart? Anti-cop dog. She's headbutting me. She's headbutting me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wiggle, thrash. Get her, baby. Destroy her. Destroy her. Yes. You're the cops. No, you're the cops. She's the cops, baby. Get her. Get her, baby. Get her, baby. Get her, baby. Drag her downtown. Drag her downtown. Alright, sorry. The dog was, I was interacting with the dog. Oh, Viper. She's not dead. She's just sad. Yeah, I heard about that. Cody Rhodes got C indeed. Because of the fucking Triforce. And it's hilarious because, like, yes, it was definitely a Triforce, but, like, it's also just kind of a symbol that's existed for a lot of years. Like, it was clearly a Triforce, the colors and everything, you know, but, like, you could argue that you can't patent a historical symbol. You know what I mean? Tenda loves your money, but they absolutely do not want you enjoying their product anywhere else. Which is also hilarious, because, like, what money are they losing by Cody Rhodes having them on his fucking shoes? What could they possibly have wrong with that? Like, what could the beef be? If I was an 8-year-old, and Cody Rhodes is my favorite wrestler, and I was like, what is that thing on his boots? Why does he have triangles on his boots? And my dad and or mom and or other dad and or other mom and or aunt or uncle or guardian or whatever was like, oh, sweetheart, that looks like the Triforce. And I say, what the fuck is the Triforce, Grandma? And she says, I said, Grandma. And she says, oh, sorry, sweetie. That's from The Legend of Zelda. It's a video game franchise. It's really cool. And the kid goes, whoa, Cody Rhodes likes video games? I want to play Zelda. Is that in Fortnite? And then the grandma slaps him and goes, no, you stupid fuck. It's a real game. Oh no, I know. I understand the actual reason. I'm just saying. She said it's because they want to control how the product is advertised, and the answer is yes, of course. That's the actual probable reason. But if it's on somebody's boots, who's one of the most well-known figures in a massive corporation that gets millions of eyes on it multiple times a week, I think I could live with that. Some might argue that WWE is not family friendly, she says. And to them, I say, well, if they're not family friendly, then why do they barely have any wrestling on the shows anymore and it's all only ads? Huh? That sounds pretty family friendly to me. No such thing as sex appeal. Because they're all gay. Yes. She is turning that's true. She said, have I seen Rhea Ripley? I said yes, and she said they're turning the children gay. And I have to agree, that actually does make sense. They're turning the children gay and or straight, depending on their sex. Yep. All the boys are straight, even the gay ones. All the girls are gay, even the straight ones. That's how it works. Tried too hard to be family friendly now, and that's the problem. That's why they became bad. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. And again, like, reasonably, yes, it's understandable that Nintendo wouldn't want their video game, like, not, without their approval, being effectively advertised by giant, jacked, oily men beating each other up. I get it. But at the same time, who the fuck cares? It's literally free advertising. I love women. Hey, I love women too, man. Especially when they look like Rhea Ripley. No, I think she's good. No, I'm genuinely not. I do think she's attractive, but she's not my type. I will just flat out say it. If she looks like she could rip me in half, probably not my type. No offense. Good for you, all of the women who are in insanely good shape and do a lot of things with themselves, like a lot of physical things. Good for you. Hell yeah, keep it up. But if you look like you could tear me limb from limb without using all 10 of your fingers, I feel like I'm maybe not going to be as interested in you as I could be. Says the man who plays Marisa. Listen, that's the thing. Marisa is not attractive to me. She's like a building. She's like a walking building. She's fun to hit people with, but I don't want to put my dick in her. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. I stand by it. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Alright? Except when I don't, but usually I do. Not attractive, not top tier, so why do you even play her? Well, that's the neat thing, Viper. I don't. Not anymore. Now I play the real waifu, Jamie. All it takes is 4 drinks for him to let his hair down. And that's my kind of girl. That sounds terrible. I didn't mean that. That one was too much. I did not mean that one. I'm not a drinker. As soon as it came out, I was like, nope, that came off a little bit in a way I didn't mean it to. I did that one. I do rescind. That one I did not mean. No, no, not that one. Actually, that's fine. I can turn that into a fucking redeem. Shit goes straight to the iceberg. Oh, God. Yeah, Pingo, we need our chronicler here, man. I need you taking notes for the iceberg. Oh, goodness gracious. Remember when we were talking about people making AI of me to ruin my chance at future employment? Yeah, I'm doing it to myself just fine. I don't think I need anyone's help. Yeah, no, I can do it just fine on my own. Okay, sorry, Grandma. You are fucking catatonic right now. There's nothing I can do with you. There's nothing up here. I already came up here. Skaboosh! I'll do all the damage myself. Thank you very much. Alright, so I can't talk to Grandma. Who the fuck else am I supposed to talk to? I'm supposed to talk to Big Brain over here? Hold on, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna talk to Big Brain first. Then I'll talk to Swordmaster Shifu after. Who the fuck is you? And why are you in this old man's home? What's going on here, old man? Ugh. Oh, God. All right, never mind. You're good, Pingo. I forgot it. Shit.
Oh, Karkov, you come back and in one piece too gracious. My granddaughter tells me that your grandmother is in poor health these days. Oh, granddaughter. Okay, we're fine. Now I'm certain that little fairy dust could provide all the lift her spirits need. But, well, the problem is I haven't seen any fairies in these parts recently. He'll be a silly, goofy goober saying some silly things. Yeah, I'm saying some things that are going to get me canceled in a few years. Of course, long ago you could find a lot of them up by the old fairy fountain. You could even capture them in empty bottles. Sure, it was easy as you pleasy. The Clipmeister, I clipped the content. The Clipmeister. Yes, there was a time when I used to like playing with fairies. In any case, ever since the fountain was blocked off by that huge rock, I haven't seen one. Oh shit, so true. Hold on. I have a bottle too. I have a bottle somewhere. Yes! Yes! I'm gonna put it here because I don't think I'm gonna need the boomerang. Alright, it's time to go to Fairyland, boys. Yeah. Was it over here? Was this Fairyland? I actually don't remember.
Ooga, ooga. Ooga booga.
This does not look like Fairyland to me. No, Fairyland was the other way. That's right. The thought that just went through my head was, I wonder if I can just put a bomb at Grandma's feet and if that would wake her up. That's not how this game works, and I should know that, but that is genuinely the thought that just popped through my head. Holy shit! You are humongous now! What the fuck have they been feeding you, big guy? Jesus Christ! You're a meaty boy. Yo, look at him fucking wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Alright, hell yeah. Wait, fuck, how do I get there? Oh, it's over that way, okay. Yeah! Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Choo-choo! Not the choo-choo. I'm sopping right now, by the way. I'm positively sopping. Oh, rubles. More rubles that I can't use. I love it. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, hey. Hey, yeah. Oh, they're out. All right. Works for me. Get me out of here. What's up, home slice? Well, I could fly to the top of that hill. Eat the rock head. Secret is quite secret. The trial. Beneath that rock head, huh? What do we think? Do we make this? I feel like there's no way I make this, right? From all the way over here? Well, only one way to find out. And the wind is going this way. Alright, fine, fuck it. Kind of forgot about the wind part. However, that does make me curious. Am I supposed to be able to make that? Because that seems nuts, right? That seems bananas to me.
Yo, I stole his jelly. Woo! Well, I'm gonna steal your jelly. Stole their jelly, haha. Okay, I mean, I want to see, because I don't think I'm gonna get enough magic power back to be able to make it, even if I am supposed to do that. But I want to give it a try. I want to see if it works. Because I'm guessing there's like something over there I'm supposed to either bomb or otherwise interact with in some way. Whee! 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 Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. I would love to increase my fortune. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, I'm finding bombs in here? That's crazy. Because, yeah, I clearly can't go over there. I'm not going to be able to reach anything there. If I do this... Because, like, if I was supposed to do that, there would be a way to replenish it over here. Right? That's kind of a given. So the fact that there's nothing here... means that I'm... What the fuck is that? Almost made it. Yo, that looks terrifying. I kind of want to... I feel like I may be supposed to, but hold on. Let me try this first. So if we face like that... Yeah! Yeah, okay, I don't think I was gonna make that. Alright, that's fine. Let's go take a look over here and see. And then... Actually, I'm probably supposed to go back to the King of Red Lions here. Because the whole idea was like, oh, go talk to your family, young boy, young lad. Talk to your family, young lad. Oh, wait, there's treasure over there. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Are you ready? If that's the case, we must search for the cave around the backside. Yep. But first... Salvage!
Skaboosh.
That one's pretty deep, too. Whoa! I got a purple roops that I can't use. Wunderbar! Alright, so I'm just gonna cruise around. Excuse me, Beetle. I love you. I love you, Beetle. Oh, great. Jabu. Jaboon. Jarul. Who's Jarul? Why is that name in my head? Is that a rapper? I have not. Big money? That's a rapper. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. That was a little easier than I was expecting, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Jaboon. Did the theme of the first Fast and Furious movie? Ah, okay, maybe that's why I know him then. A little anticlimactic. Yeah, that was not quite as exciting as I was hoping, but that's alright. Whirlpool was still fun. Skibbledy gobbledy goo.
Well met indeed, Jaboon. I'm pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. Courage is strength. I do. It is the only way.
Skibbity doo wop, skibbity baby boop bop bitty bitty bam beep bitty. Shamba wham bam blam boom bop.
Oh shit. Yo, thanks, homie. He just handed that shit over easy peasy. That's pretty tight. Neighbor's Pearl. Why Spirit Jaboon was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. That's the big money that I'm talking about, babe. That's big fucking money. Thanks, Big Chief.
A wop bop blue bop a wop bam boom.
So, that foul rain and this night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time.
Very boring way to get to third pearl. Yeah. I mean, he's all big and funny looking. I was hoping I would, like, interact with him in some way instead of just him going, like...
Tutti fruity, oh Rudy.
I believe I have.
Fuck, how's it go? I feel like they've sure had a dungeon plan for this section, but it didn't go through for whatever reason. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, yes, sail into his mouth again. And everyone was like, fucking what? No. Oh, he's just gone. Okay.
Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jaboon gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all the pearls. Are you ready, Karkaroff? I have marked the place where you must set the pearls on your sea chart.
Wouldn't be the first time you go inside a whale's dungeon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they were just like, no, we're not fucking doing that again. Stop trying to make fish eat the main character. And someone was like, whale's not a fish. And that guy got thrown out a window.
Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jaboon has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It's certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish it, please.
Yeah, you got it, Chief. So I'm gonna go save Grandma. No, I can't be distracted by treasure that I can't use anyways. Alright. Deuces, dummy. Yeah, wah, ha, ha. I'm coming, Graham. I'm coming to save you, Graham. I know she's still not going to interact with me, but I'm going to try. Hi, Grandma. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. I'll be back, Grandma. I'll be back with a fairy, and I'll stick it in your nose, and you'll feel better. I just need you to do a little for me, Grandma, if you don't mind. Oh. What, that she's gonna snort the fairy? That was a joke. What's up, homie? Back to pushing fish, I see.
Ah, Cock-Off. You are all right. Why did you not tell me about Errol that was on leash of you? This island is I would send you an apartheid. I do not know what you have been doing on your journey, but you seem a little more daring these days. The look in your eyes is not the one you left here with. Very good. Show me just how much you've improved your soft skills.
You alright? Maybe? Fucking what? I'm a little concerned now. I was not planning on literally actually feeding to Grandma. Feeding the fairy. I'm not gonna make my grandma eat a fairy. That seems fucked up.
If I must say so, your skills with the sword are still at the level of a page. Very good. Try to hit me 100 times or more before I hit you through.
What? What? Hello? Is this for real? Oh, wait, literally just... Oh, okay, I see, never mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see the counter at the bottom. Okay, well, now that I know that that's what's going on, I'm gonna do that one more time. Whoosh. Can I, like, talk to you, please? Yeah, sorry, I did not realize that the blocks were counting. I thought he meant literally hit him, and I was like, this is bullshit, I can't hit him at all. What do you mean? Are you fucking kidding me? I did the thing. Dude, fuck you! Huh? Have to deadass hit him 100 times without hitting him more than twice. That's fucking crazy. Especially since when I try to do the counter, he just hits me half the time anyways. That's fucking stupid. Alright, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it one more time and then we're moving on. Although, hold on, I have something in my way. Okay. Come here, old man. Sounds like a skill issue. I mean, it might be, but I also don't know. I think I have to treat this like a Souls game. Like, I can't overcommit to my strikes. I have to, like, back off. Oh, fuck. Don't remember what you get from this. Probably just a piece of heart. I'd believe that. That wouldn't surprise me. Actually, wait, never mind. This isn't that bad. Got the strat. Not trying to jinx myself, but I got it. Oh, okay. I'm actually straight up OSing this. I'm holding back and jump. So if it's not counterable, then I'm not countering it. I'm backflipping instead. Okay, but yeah, I see. So he's doing different stuff, which is why I have to do the roll counter versus the jump counter, which I didn't realize was an option. But yeah, that makes sense. Maze Labbing, Wind Waker, what is it? Listen, I found the OS by accident. That's not my fault. Annoying part is when you get stuck in the walls collision. Yeah, I got backed in the corner a little bit. I was trying to get out, but I'd already hit 100, so I didn't really care. You are page no more, you are knight. Knight is not much better now, yours takes this with you. Are you fucking kidding me? I got 50 rupees I can't even fucking use. Give me your goddamn title belt, you asshole. Give me your fucking title belt. Hold on. The knight's crashed. Does that intrigue you, young one? Shoot too early to discuss such things with you. But if you have to catch 10 of those, show them to me. Then I can tell you what they are for, what they do. I always speak to you if you get 10 of them. Okay, fuck you, buddy. I wanted to steal it. Alright, let me out of here. I want it to be fucking world champ, bro. Yeah, I remember seeing the fucking sign. Yeah, I don't think I have any, because it would be... Yeah. There was the sign, or the piece of mail where he was like, yeah, find me these. But I didn't know what they were, so I was like, oh, whatever. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that 360 for the spin attack is not great. Yeah. It's a quick spin. Yeah, no, I know. It's like, it's not the worst, but it's also just not as functional as I would like. Yeah. Got him. Alright, anyways, I'm out here. Fuck you, Choo-Choo. Alright, never mind. I just had to lab it for a second. We got it. At least when I'm playing Mario Sunshine, you gotta do spin jumps. Oh, I'm gonna play Mario Sunshine at some point. Don't you worry. I'm gonna play Mario Sunshine at some point. And we're gonna see if I have any fun. Because I have heard very conflicting reports about Mario Sunshine. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. That didn't work. Alright, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna try to fly over there again. I don't know if I'm allowed to right now, but I'm doing it again. Love Sunshine, but that game is also kind of ass. It's that kind of game, yeah. From what I've seen, it's like really cool. It's got a lot of really cool ideas, fun locations, stuff like that. But then it's just kind of mixed with a bunch of stupid bullshit. And I've heard the same about 64. Like, it's a product of the time, and it doesn't necessarily hold up well if you're just looking at it like objectively. But I haven't played either. Or I played I played Sunshine at fucking McDonald's Play Place, but don't 100% it, that's all I'll say. Never would. Don't you worry. Come on, don't fuck with me. Come on, don't fuck with me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, that's 100% doable. Hold on. That's 100% doable. Just need to find more... Find more magic. I need more pots. But yeah, no, I have zero interest in 100%ing pretty much any game. Like most games of its time, it's great if you don't take it seriously if you're trying to 100% it. It's soul-sucking. Yeah, that's fair. I'd believe that. Sorry, bucko. I got things to do. Shit. Yeah, okay. I need magic, bro. Do you have any magic in here? I'll say unironically, Mario Sunshine probably is your favorite movement of any 3D Mario game you played. Okay. 64 is an ingeniously made game. Speedruns of it with the tech they use is absolutely incredible. 64 speedruns are cool as shit. Casual playthroughs, I wouldn't know because I haven't felt it. I haven't played the game myself. But every time I've seen someone playing it, they're like, what the fuck? Why does any of this work like this? And that's the part where I'm like, I'm a little suspect, but that's alright. Come on, give me more magic. I need more magic. Give me the magic. Are you fucking for real? Oh, I missed some more magic over there. Fuck! Shit! 64 is definitely just better on a more objective level, but damn, I have a soft spot for Sunshine, one of the GameCube games I grew up with. I mean, yeah, there's no avoiding that. When you have that kind of experience with a game, you can't really hate on it, even if it's not great. Like, that's how I feel about Brawl. Like, it's not a good game, and I know that. But I'm not playing it competitively. I played it for fun when I was a kid. So I love it. Yo, backwards hitbox? I'm sick with it. Yahoo! 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 Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Or that's what I'm gonna be saying, eventually, when I play that game. Alright, this is doable. I'm going for it. Not gonna sit here and tell you it's a flawless masterpiece. Yeah. You know, being able to be objective about it is obviously best. But there's nothing wrong with loving a game just because you love it. Basically, soundtrack of the speedruns. Yeah, that's not terribly surprising. Yeah, I haven't really watched any speedruns, but I've seen some stuff of like people, like clips of people speedrunning it and stuff. And I always thought it was fucking nuts. Brawl's great game casually. It's just the moment you take it seriously, it's dog shit. Yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. The power you have now, you can neither lift nor destroy that stone. Yet somewhere in this area, the power to do so lies waiting for one to find it. Somewhere on the sea. Okay. Yeah, Subspace was fucking awesome. Also, I thought that this was the way to the fairy fountain. How the fuck do I get to the fairy fountain? It's across the bridge, right? There's no way for me to do that right now. Alright, well, I did that for effectively no reason, but that's alright. But yeah, Subspace was fucking sweet. My thing with it is, like, Subspace is still in P+. And I don't like the floaty, you know, fucking weird, stupid shit that comes with Brawl, so I would probably play it in P+. Brawl, honestly, just the best game when it comes to single-player content. Oh, yeah. No, 100%. Without any question in my mind at all. Alright, so I'm going here. These are all, like, quest markers, right? That's what these are. What competition does that have? World of Light? Don't make me laugh. Yeah, no, World of Light is kind of poopy, unfortunately. Let's go northeast. Like, World of Light was a neat idea, but it was kind of filled to the brim with a bunch of stupid shit that I don't really care about. Which is unfortunate, but just kind of the name of the game. I'm also gonna put the... Be World of Light and damn, was that probably one of the biggest wastes of time you've done in a video game? I didn't really play much World of Light. I did play it, but I didn't really get very far. I got bored pretty quick. Which is obviously not surprising. But it is just a shame because, like, they were trying to do something, and I appreciate that they were trying to do something. It just did not work out correctly. Which, you know, I want to fault them for, but I can't really fault them for it. Because at least they tried, you know. This isn't where I'm going, right? No, this is just something randomly in the middle of nothing. Also, do I have any bait? I do. I don't have a lot. Yo, hold on. What is all of this treasure over here? Not even because it was actively unenjoyable, it was just the same shit over and over and over again. Yeah. It was just a bunch of gimmick battles, which, like, isn't a bad idea, but it's not good either. I'm suspicious by all of that, all that stuff, but... Oh, hey, Kraken. Sorry, don't mind me. Pretty sure those are Koroks, but that's fine. Sorry, I'm going in here somewhere. Just event matches for Melee, but bloated. Yeah. Yeah, and again, like I said, the idea was neat. I don't really have any beef with the concept. It's just the execution wasn't totally there. There's no way this is it, right? What is this? What is this? Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, okay. Another rupee that I can't use. Oh, there's the guy over there. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Oh. Oh, okay. I was expecting there to be a little more, I'm gonna be honest. That's fine.
Scoobity boobity bobbity bee. Okay, you got it, Chief. I also haven't saved in a while. Hold on, let me do that just to be safe, because I don't want to forget. There we go. Alright, do I care a little? I do want to see... The problem is I don't have enough bait. I didn't think to get more from Beetle. So I'll just mark stuff off when I find it. Because I'd like to get everything marked. Just so I know what I'm dealing with. What's up, homeboy? Home slice? Yeah, give me the fucking, like, give me some paint here. Yum, 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 yum. Haha, Bud Island. Buried beneath the black soil is some serious treasure. I know it sounds like I'm trying. What? Buried beneath the black soil. Try using an animal or something. Interesting. Neato. Okay. Alright, so I'm trying to find something over here. Yay, seagulls! I love seagulls. Yeah, this is probably it. Oh, shit. Yo, relax. Well, this definitely looks suspicious and angry. I'll go over here. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Hold on, everybody hit pause for a second. I gotta talk to a fish. What's up, brother? Wunderbar. Famed pictographer lives far to the north of here on Windfall Island. Apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said he had legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. Keeps them hidden away in a secret safe. What exactly is a pictograph? It's a good question. I don't know. I've heard the word, but I don't know what it means. I'm getting hit right now, but that's fine, because I've got things to do. Get off, get off, get off, get off. Get me the fuck up out of here. Yo. Jesus, these guys are terrifying. Wandering traveler seeks the guidepost of the goddesses. Place the pearl you hold here. He's clipping through the entire island. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He's just living his life. He ain't doing anything wrong. Two pearls remain. They sure do. Oh, okay. That was it? Shit, alright. I can do that. Howdy. Sounds fun. Have a good time. Ow, fuck, shit. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm getting violently assaulted. Okay, so we're going northeast still. Get me the fuck out of here. Sound like helicopters. Jesus Christ. I just got my ass beat. That was crazy. Wait, is one of them on fucking Tingle Island?
What is that? Also, daytime on the sea, Joseph. How's it looking? Compared to normal. Maybe a little less than normal? Okay. 'Cause, yeah, I definitely think I put the reduced bloom on, but I don't remember for sure. But I'm pretty sure. This is pretty fucking sweet, though. I really like the vibes going on right now. Have a C side by side with the game just on console. That's fair. I'm assuming that's what I'm going for over there. 7 out of 10, too much water. Yeah, fuck you, Pokemon. How dare you have water? Oh, I'm still back there. Okay, I'm getting mixed up with the thing. Yeah, that's definitely where I'm going. Going to that island right there. Would be different looking through the stream also. That's true. That's a good point. 'Cause, yeah, looking at them side by side, it's not a huge difference, but there is a little difference. Oh, that's right. I found this place before. Yo, high fucking tide, dude. Damn. Makes you want to reinstall Black Flag. I have Black Flag, and I tried to play it once, and then fucking Uplay was like, hey, install me and let me, you know, get into your computer kernel. I was like, okay, fuck yourself. Never mind. If, like, genuinely, if there was a way to play Ubisoft games without Uplay being involved, or if there was a way for me to play Titanfall 2 without Origin being involved, I would absolutely play them. But I simply cannot. Which sucks. So I need Northwest now. Not like it's a super prevalent issue or anything, just very minor gripe with the visuals occasionally. Yeah, that's fair. It's not a game-breaking type thing. It's just the way the situation be sometimes. I get you. I'm gonna go dead on into the middle of it. We're gonna see what we find. Still got a ways to go. Yeah, stuff like that. So the swift sail just makes it so that you don't have to change the wind, right? You get max wind speed regardless of what direction you're going. That's the idea. Okay. I mean, yeah, that sounds nice, but that doesn't honestly sound like a must-have right now. Because for the most part, I'm just picking a direction and going in that direction. Maybe it's a tad faster. Okay. I mean, yeah, either way, it doesn't seem super duper mega necessary right now, so I think I can live with it. Because I'll definitely want to get it later. I'll take a look and see what the deal is, but for right now, I'm not too concerned.
Jesus Christ.
While spending some rupees, which you're max on, yeah, that's not surprising. Oh, there he is.
Foolish creature who did not fear the gods. To the end of the shield you, let the winds of Seklos' wrath blow you away.
How about fuck you, buddy? Alright, well, let's see what happens.
Kogoth, are you alright?
It would seem that the wind god Cyclos bears some ill will towards humans.
Humans?
As you go forward, it would be wise to try not to get sucked up by any cyclones you see upon the seas. But if only we could find a way to harness the power of these cyclones, then it might be possible for us to travel across the ocean instantaneously. You do not yet have an item that can pierce distant targets. If you did, you might be able to obtain such power.
What? So a bow and arrow is gonna help me fly? What? Fuck does that mean? Also, what the fuck? Oh wait, is that Beetle? Forget how much this game is willing to just tell you stuff sometimes. Yeah, I mean it's definitely definitely seems like one of those kinds of games. But excuse me, Beetle, I need to buy some bait from you, buddy. Excuse me, Chief.
Oh! Oh!
But I want. Wait, but I don't want this. I want bait.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Beetle. Bye. Oh, I ended up under him. Sorry, Big Chief. It was not my intention. Skiwo. It's okay. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try not to get caught in the cyclone. The question is there literally any way for me to get out of it? Can I just, like, shoot him with the cannon? Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that I cannot do that. Yo, get this fucking guy away from me. Get away from me, Cyclos. Get the fuck away from me. Trying to, like, go around him as best I can. I can't tell if he's, like, chasing after me or not. Okay, there we go. Alright. Hello, Mr. Statue. Or Mrs., I don't know. Alright, that is pearl number 3, baby. Alright, let's see what happens. Whoa! 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 Yeah, I thought that shit was gonna blow up too, buddy. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. Oh. What's up, girl? Oh. Yo? Oh. Yo? Oh. It's the thing. Holy shit, dude, it's the thing. The Tower of fucking Babel? The Library of Alexandria? Atlantis rising from the depths? Ugh. No, Link, not again! Yeah, thanks for getting me, homie. God just shot me into her smokestack. Into her biblically accurate smokestack.
This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted with the power to destroy the great evil. Karkov, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced. And you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods.
Nah, I'm alright. Just kidding. Let's go. Actually, hold on. Let me save first. Interesting part of the game coming up. Am I gonna have to fight fucking Guardians? Oh, hold on. I just heard a noise. Is there a doggy? Is there a doggy? Doggy! Alright, she doesn't care. Never mind. She doesn't give a fuck. Good job, babe. Give her the leash right the fuck now. How dare you? How freaking fracking dare you? Oh, you got it. Do your best, yeah. I've been doing what I can. Alright. Probably not. Oh, I wanna teleport to Breath of the Wild. I wanna enter here and teleport to Breath of the Wild. Huh? Hi.
How long do you think you would last in Breath of the Wild?
Oh no, not me. Link me. I was going into the Tower of God.
I'm asking about you.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people just kind of living their lives doing whatever. I think if I found a village, I'd probably be alright. Because I just wouldn't go out and do anything precarious.
Do you think village life suits you?
It's the same as any other life, except
Untrue.
without... Whoa, young lady. Hitting you with the big hops. Hi, Smoochie Magoo.
Yeah.
That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. That's a good doggy. That's such a good doggy. I love the dog. Wait. I'm not playing. I'm a dog. Yeah, get fucked. Are you going to bed anytime soon? Okay. I'm assuming she went out and everything while you were.
We stayed out for a few minutes.
but she did everything recently enough.
Last time.
Okay. Alright, that works for me. Oh, well, that's a little longer than usual.
She also hasn't been running around usually.
Had a pretty lazy day, haven't you, sweet pea? Got water or is that stout? Oh, good girl. No?
I wanted to go to bed.
That's fair.
So then it's like to take her out.
That's smart. That makes sense. Oh, looks like she's ready for bed. She's going straight in your room.
Alright.
Alright.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, baby. Alright. So, given that it is dungeon time, do we think should I stick it out and do it? Or is this probably going to take me long enough that it might be worth saving for next time? What do we think, Joseph? Because you're the one who knows. I don't know, obviously. This already looks fucking annoying, though. The water level rising and falling, I'm already not excited. By your guesstimations, based on my ability to solve puzzles, is it worth saving and doing next time? Okay. Def longer than the first dungeon for sure. Okay. And that was a good little chunk of time. Yeah, no, we can call it here, I think. I think I just saved, but I'm gonna do it again. I think this is a fair enough spot to call it then, because I don't really want to be going for another like 2 hours. Probably about similar-ish to Forest Haven. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can just close. There we go. Yeah, I don't really remember how long that one took, honestly. So I feel like that's probably not worth the gamble for me. So instead, what we're going to do is this. We're going to see who is currently live. Linksy is. How long has he been going? I know he started while I was going, but yeah, he's probably going to be around for a bit. Let's raid Linksy. All right, we're all going to go hang out with Linksy. And I'll actually have time to hang out, which will be nice. And also my fucking raid thing is tweaking out. Jesus. All right. But anyways, yes, thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. Thank you for having elaborate, long-form, sometimes angry discussions with me. I'll be back on Monday for more Street Fighter. And I will not be around next Wednesday. Don't forget, I will be out of town. So the Tower of God is going to have to wait an extra week. But that's fine, because we will come back to it fresh and not remembering what's going on, which is always fun. Make sure to follow the friends of the stream who also stream. Make sure to give each other lots of hugs and kisses. Make sure to say hi to Linksy. I'm going to be lurking for a little bit, but then I'm going to hopefully be coming back, hanging out. So I love you all. Appreciate you all. I'll see you all next time. Until then, peace out, everybody.
Oh, Luke Strange. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Oh.
There's no such thing as too fast.
Tim Wet. Tim Wet. Winding upper. Winding uppercut.
baby. I was trying to bait it. Have you played with my cock before? If I have, I don't remember. Sandblast. Yes, let's go. Woo! Sandblast. Woo! If I can't lick the Colonel's fingers, I'm deleting my Twitch account. That's the plan. If at some point somebody's fingers, ideally the Colonel's, but somebody's fingers are not licked, this stream is over. Forever. Figured it out. The truth is, I don't like playing games. I only like winning. So I cheat as often as I can, in as many ways as I can, guarantee that I win. Trying to fuck on me, man. He's trying to fuck on me real bad. Seriously? You brought a boy? I'm so fucking pleased with myself.